You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of ABK Media Group, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County every day at 9 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, all Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land and all of you around the world. Listen to the sound of my voice. Ooh, it's a rainy day here in Gwinnett County, but it's going to be nice. It's 60 degrees, going up to high about 72, and the rain is supposed to stop around 12 noon, so that is a good thing. Beautiful day. I'm talking about like a spring day versus a fall day. I'm excited about that. I don't like being in the rain, but a 72 degrees and no rain, yeah, that's a beautiful day. And we're going to have a beautiful day tomorrow as well, so I'm happy about that. So glad you joined me today. I know, guys, it's almost that day. Everybody's cooking. We started yesterday. Like, my mom liked to get things started, so she started making pies yesterday. And I was like, why are you making everything so early? And she's like, because the oven need to be free. I was like, oh, okay. Then she had me cut up collard greens. So, I love holidays. I just don't like when I got to do anything. I don't mind. Now, so my dish is macaroni and cheese. I'm in charge of that. But yesterday, I got stuck with cutting up collard greens. I was like, okay, seriously, there's got to be an invention out there to cut up collard greens at home. If it's not, I'm going to look for it. You know, I like to invent stuff and start stuff. I'm going to look for it. And if it's not out there, I'm going to figure out how to do it. But anyway, great time yesterday in the kitchen, laughing with my mother, my daughter, my niece, while we made pies and cut up stuff. Just had a good time. You know, and that's what this is all about, family and giving and love. And that's why I love the holidays, because it brings people together. Like, the holiday bring people together. Like they do the holidays. Because think about it. And for those of you who don't have someone to spend the holiday with, I wish you so much love and joy and peace and happiness right now. But for those, you know, and there's a lot of people that don't have anybody to share the holidays with. But hopefully, you know, I'll be back tomorrow to still do this show. And hopefully I'm in somebody's home and wishing them some love, peace, joy, and happiness and Thanksgiving tomorrow. But anyway, we are getting down to the wire for a Small Business Saturday. That is this Saturday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. We're going to be located at 279 West Krogan Street in Lawrenceville, Georgia. That's the Cornerstone Co-working Space. Come out and support our small business in honor of Small Business Saturday. That's a nationwide initiative to support small business owners, and this is my part that I'm doing to help those small business owners who do not have a brick and mortar store get some exposure to the foot traffic that's going to be happening downtown Lawrenceville on Saturday. And I know it's going to be a lot of foot traffic because, one, it's Small Business Saturday. Two, people are off for the weekend from like today, probably starting today on. So it's probably going to be a lot of people downtown Saturday. So we're going to put out some balloons. So if you see the balloons on the corner of Krogan and Culver, come in. You can come inside the building from 10 to 3 and support our small businesses. Also, if you need a headshot, Lily Tiger and Red Dragon are going to be there shooting photography. Doing $20 headshots for the first 50 people that show up. So make sure to come out and take advantage of that, because that is a good deal. I don't know if you got a professional headshot or not, but Lily Tiger, her name is Kimberly. She did I did a photo shoot last week, and my pictures are so amazing. I have a big press announcement coming up in the next couple of weeks, and I'm going to use one of those pictures in my press announcement, and it was so nice. I was like, that is such a great picture. But anyway, don't forget this Saturday, 10 a.m., put it on your calendar, set a reminder so you can come out, bring a couple people with you, you know, to help support our small businesses, help them grow their businesses. Hopefully they'll be able to become big businesses and be able to hire people in our community. So that's the goal. That's the goal for most of us. Some people don't want to be a big business, but some people do, because you know what? It gives somebody else an opportunity to have a job. It really does. I'm looking to grow a huge business so I can give people jobs in an environment where they can be creative, because I'm a creative person. I'm a little bit of both. I think we all a little bit of both, but I'm creative on one side, but I'm kind of analytical. I'm like, really, me? But I think because I'm a researcher, and that makes me, to some folks, a little bit analytical, but I'm really a creative person. I'm creative when it comes to things like business, not when it comes to decorating and fashion. I'm not creative like that. I'm not creative at all. Art, like I love art, but being creative, like drawing, absolutely not. But giving you a mental picture of something and give it to somebody to draw, absolutely. I did I was publishing my magazine, which I may relaunch coming up in this year, called Peach State Woman. and I wanted to have a cartoon, a comic strip inside my magazine about business. And when I tell you, it was such a cute thing. Like I told the guy what I wanted. He made a cartoon. It's beautiful. It was beautiful. I was so amazed at that, and it was so crazy because I had helped the young lady publish her book, and she sent me the artwork that the artist did for her, and I was like, man, that's some terrible artwork. And she paid a lot of money. Artwork was horrible. And I said to her, listen, I'm gonna send you this guy who did my comic strip for my magazine. She went back to that guy. She paid $100 to get a whole children's book illustrated. She was so excited about that. She's like, I wasted so much money twice. I think she spent like $1,000 with this other artist that was horrible. I'm talking about bad, like so unprofessional, just bad. I sent her to my guy. She spent $100. He illustrated her whole book. So, all right. So listen, let's move on. Today is November the 27th. Wednesday is hump day, y'all. For some of y'all, it's the end of the week. I know you're excited because it's the end of the week for some of you. Some of you got to work today and tomorrow. Sorry about that. But anyway, we're going to get on with our horoscopes brought to you by notable astrologer Micah Thyssen for today, November the 27th, which is Wednesday, hump day. We're going to start off like we always do, and that's with Aries. Aries, you're in the mood to get out and visit friends. You can make some favorable changes to your looks. Okay. You will be viewed as a sensitive, compassionate individual, and others will seek you out for advice. Okay. So make some favorable changes to your look. Do some new stuff for the holiday. Change the hair, change the mustache, change the clothes. Yeah, do all that. Never know who's coming to dinner. Taurus, you would not be pleased with family members who try to put demands on you when you just don't have the time. You need to make a few alterations to your living arrangements. Take time to do some writing, whether it's correspondence, poetry, or keeping a journal. I'm starting to journal more right now, only because I got big plans and I need to make sure everything that's in my head is on paper. And the best way to do that is a journal. Like I told you guys, I love paper. Like I got a ton of journals. Like I got journals in each purse. I got journals in the bedroom, journals in the office, journals in the kitchen. I got something to write on everywhere. And I know. And I do use my phone. I use my phone too. Like once I write it all on paper, I put it in my phone and I email it to myself. So I print it out on paper. Because my handwriting sucks. It does. I'm not even ashamed to say it. Gemini, financial limitations are likely if you take risk. Strong willpower will come to your rescue. You will attract potential lovers, but be sure that they're unattached. Yeah, make sure that these new lovers are unattached. Make sure, because you don't want to get all involved and find out that there's somebody at home. Yep, don't want to do it. Cancer, try not to take others for granted. Tempers could get out of hand today. You must be careful not to reveal secrets or get involved in gossip. You may feel a need to make changes to your legal documents. 1, don't reveal secrets. If you don't want anybody to know it, keep it to yourself today, Cancer. And don't get involved in gossip. It's just not good. It's not. And if you're going to make some legal changes, make changes to legal documents, make sure that they're documented appropriately. If you got questions, go to a professional. I always say that because you want to make sure that what you're putting in legal documents is, the correct stuff. It won't come back to bite you in your butt in the end. Okay, Leo, mingle with individuals who are established and can give you some serious insight into business and future trends. But now, just do the best you can. You can make money if you pursue your own business. You can pursue it. I always say, listen, do your own thing. Because I can be off tomorrow, but I'm coming back because I love you guys. But I could be off because I can, because it's my business. Yes, that's what happens. Freedom. Time freedom. Now, here's the funny thing about time freedom, right? You have to force. When you are an entrepreneur, you can be as free as you want to be. But 9 times out of 10, you have to force yourself to be free. Because we are workaholics. Because we love what we do. We're not workaholics just to be workaholics. We just love what we do. So because of that, time freedom is something, that sometimes it just don't happen. It does not happen sometimes because we want to get up. We want to do everything that we need to do, want to do. I go to bed. When I get into bed at night, I used to play games just so I wouldn't think about business. So I would get into bed around probably 9, 10 o'clock. I would stop work, right? But if I didn't play games before I went to bed, I wouldn't go to sleep because then I want to read a book, watch a video or something like that, and then I'm wired up and can't go to sleep. So I was like, you know what, let me just play this little game to calm my nerves down and put me to sleep. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Like last night, I was just tired. So I didn't do anything. I was exhausted. I crashed. I totally crashed. No TV, no game, no nothing. I was like, you know what, I am tired. I'm not doing anything. But anyway, let's keep it moving. Virgo, put your efforts into being creative. You can make professional changes and direct your energy into making all the right moves. Go after your goals, baby. Go after your goals. You can be sure that any dealings with large institutions should go well. Okay, Virgo, that's a really good, inspiring horoscope for today. All right, we're going to go to a song. I'll be right back to this song to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thyssen. You're listening to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show, and I'm your girl, Audrey.
Everybody's been saying that you're up to no good. Everyone has been telling me that you got me hood. You're playing it big time. You're feeding me lies. Everyone has been bugging me to sever the ties. But I would never, ever, ever would have believed them, no reason. Sometimes the truth is hard to see. But now the never, ever, ever seemed to be over. I saw her, so I'm happy I got freed. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. I won, got it done. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky. I won't let the door hit when I leave. Should've known by your rap sheet that you weren't nice, but now I am telling you I'm going to smile. But I would never, ever, ever would have believed them, no reason. Sometimes the truth is hard to see. But now the never, ever, ever seemed to be over. I saw her, so I'm happy I got freed. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. I won, got it done. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky. I won't let the door hit when I leave. I guess that I was born beneath a very lucky star, and in a week or two I won't remember who you are. Man down, he ran out of luck and now it's my time. Ain't no looking back, I'm on the right track. Here she goes. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. I won, got it done. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky. I won't let the door hit when I leave. I guess that I was born beneath a very lucky star, and in a week or two I won't remember who you are. I guess that I was born beneath a very lucky star, and in a week or two I won't remember who you are.
Welcome back to the Good Morning Gwinnett. So we continuing our horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thyssen. We're going to pick it up with Libra. Don't push your opinions on others, or you may find yourself in the dog house. Get busy. You find the excitement gratifying. Listen, you don't want to be in the dog. Nobody wants to be in the dog house. Not on Thanksgiving. I know it's Thanksgiving Eve, but who wants to be in a dog house on Thanksgiving Eve? Especially if you got to live with that person. It's like walking around like, hell, I don't even want to be around you right now. Scorpio, you will be extremely sentimental, and if pushed by others, you may hold a lasting grudge. You would have to watch out for minor health problems related to stress. Put something away in case of an emergency. Listen, stress is a monster. Let me tell you something. Stress is a monster. It really it stops you from doing a lot of things. It makes you sick. So you want to try to stress out as less as possible. I'm trying to learn how to meditate. They told me if I just stop like for 60 seconds and clear my mind, I was like, I don't know how to do that. I'm trying to learn though. Because I'm an entrepreneur, because I work a lot of hours, because I'm always trying to do so much, I have stress. Yep. And I have to pay attention to that because I don't want to be sick. So I am healthy. I am healthy, wealthy, and wise. That's a positive affirmation. That's a part of being stress-free. All right, let's keep it moving. Sagittarius, travel will be fun and entertaining. Okay. You get upset over trivial matters. You can meet an interesting individual you'll want to get to know better. Oh, nice. And who knows? You're going to be traveling, right? I mean, for entertainment and fun. Who knows who you're going to meet today, Sagittarius, because you're out there traveling and seeing the sights. Somebody you might want to get to know better. I'm a sucker for romance. Capricorn, losses are likely if you aren't careful where you leave your valuables. Don't ruffle the feathers of those you care about most. You can elaborate on your creative ideas and get involved in groups that relate to the arts. Yeah, I'm about to join some groups that relate to the arts because I like arts. I just don't know how to draw or paint or sculpt but I like them. But listen, I gotta tell you this. I realize, right? I love the arts, and I found something I think I could actually do last weekend. So I was in the room, and I thought about this before, but I kind of blew it off. Decoupage, yeah. Like I looked at decoupage and plates, and I was like, ooh, I could do that. That's just glue and paper or glue and fabric. I think I could become so. That's gonna be my new creative outlet, decoupage. I'm excited about that because I got some ideas about some things I want to do, and I was thinking about that, and I was trying to do them for this event on Saturday, but I just ran out of time. Plus, you need to perfect it, so I didn't want to try to rush it. And I was like, you know what? Let me just stop, and that's gonna be my hobby on the weekend, something to relax me and help me calm down. Now I don't know what I'm gonna do with all the stuff that I decoupage. I might set up an Etsy store, but that's something I think I could do. And on the creative side, yes, decoupage. And I might be able to just put some of that stuff in some art stores. Yes, I'm excited about that. All right, keep moving. Aquarius, don't draw too much attention to yourself at work. Get involved in the competitive sports that will bring the challenges you thrive on. You will enjoy the interaction with youngsters and take great pride in the projects you've accomplished, you've completed. Yeah. Get involved in competitive sports. Some people thrive on that. They thrive on being competitive. I used to bowl. I used to bowl in the league. I loved it. And when I tell you, and it's so crazy, right? Do you ever think about some of the things that you love to do and you just stop doing them and you got to stop and ask yourself, why did I stop doing that? I know for me, I bowled, but I had surgery on my knee. And after I had the surgery on my knee, I didn't bowl anymore in the league. Because I used to bowl in the league. Like my husband and I bowled in the league, which was an amazing thing. But I'm telling you, I have to get back to the things that made me, like I love the bowl. Now I'm so bogged down with work and I put myself under this pressure. Here's the thing. Nobody else put me under the type of pressure that I put myself under in business. Nobody. I do this to myself. And I have to learn how not to do that so I can enjoy life. Right? One of the things I used to love, two things I used to love to do. Read magazines. That was one of my hobbies. Like people like coffee. I like magazines. Like my extra money would not go into food or beverages. It went into magazines because I love magazines. If you saw the stack of magazines that were piled up on my dresser in my bedroom, you'd be like, oh my God, it's got to be 20 magazines. Back issues from Clippinger, back issues from Entrepreneur, Essence. These are my magazines. And they're all piled up on the dresser. Gwinnett magazine is on my dresser. Georgia Trend is on my dresser. These are the magazines that I read. And they just piled up because I just have not stopped long enough to read them. But I used to read magazines and I used to bowl. And I had a good time. So I know moving forward, those are some of the things I'm looking to pick up again. Just think about some of the things you used to enjoy doing and you've stopped. Ask yourself why. And then how can you start back? Because to me, bowling was exercise. Like I would go there and bowl and I'm going to do it again. Even if I have to go during the middle of the week and just bowl, I'm going to do it again. I might even start an afternoon meetup for entrepreneurs to come out and bowl on Wednesday. Hey, we're going to bowl on Wednesday. Come meet me. Bowling alley, Stars and Stripes. Just to have something to do. Just to break the monotony of the week. You know what I mean? But anyway, let's get on to my fellow fish Pisces. Don't let relatives make demands on you. Set aside any decisions regarding your personal life today. Acceptance is the key. All right. I know the boss, and I'm talking about, I do have a boss. That's my mom. She makes the man on everybody. Like, she's going to be in the kitchen today, just getting on everybody's nerve. I already know. And they're going to be looking at her like, oh my God, let me handle it. Because she want to sit back and call the shots. That's what she does. She call the shots and everybody else do the work. Right. But that's my mom. I love her to life. Don't know what I'd do without her. All right, so that's it for the horoscopes for today. I'll be back tomorrow to bring you more of the horoscopes. It'll be a short show tomorrow. I'm going to come here anyway and give you some news and some horoscopes so you'll know what the stars have in store for you on Thanksgiving Day. Right now, we're going to move on to some news that you can use. Yes. Tom Apsey is one of those people whose name may not be well known, but whose work can be seen both in Gwinnett and abroad. The Peachtree's Corner resident has been involved in the efforts for about 30 years. On Monday, he tutors a young girl who lives in an apartment complex. A few days a week, he works through Hope Ministries with families who are struggling financially to help them deal with whatever issues pop up that otherwise overwhelm them. So he helped build clinics in Honduras and delivered aid to El Salvador and Haiti. He helped rebuild homes nearby New Orleans after Hurricane Katrina hit. And more recently, he helped repair homes in Mexico Beach, Florida, from images from hurricanes last year. But Apsey isn't entirely comfortable receiving praise and adulation for that work. Praise and adulation is not the reason he feels people should volunteer to help communities in need. I don't do it for recognition, Apsey say. I do it because it's the right thing to do. But while Apsey 63 says he doesn't need the praise, a panel of judges put together by the Good Samaritan Clinic of Gwinnett felt otherwise. They chose him to be the recipient of the clinic's inaugural Good Neighbor Award earlier this fall. Something he said he was honored to receive. So congratulations to you, Mr. Apsey, because, and this is people helping people, y'all. He has helped a lot of people do a lot of things, and it's nice to be recognized. Even though we don't do a lot of things we do to be recognized, it's still nice to be recognized. It's still nice to know that you know what you do. So I want to give you a round of applause, Mr. Apps, for doing great work and being such a wonderful volunteer and helping out so many people around, not just Gwinnett, but the world. Honduras. I'm serious. More people like that. We need more people like that. Get out and volunteer and do something nice. It doesn't hurt. I'm telling you, when you do something nice to somebody, you feel good. Like the spirit feels good. Whenever I do something, when I get off this show, my spirit feels good. Right? I feel like, man, that was a great show. And I don't know if it was great or not, but I felt good. I felt sharing the news. I felt good sharing the horoscopes. I felt good playing music. It feels good when you do things from your heart. Not because you want recognition. Not because you want somebody to see you, from your heart. When you do those things, I think I told the story of I was at a Chick-fil-A one day, and I always order the same thing when I go to Chick-fil-A. I order a Cobb salad and a small sweetie because I love sweet tea. That's my weakness. And when I got up to the window to pay, the girl, now my meal had to be $10 because the chicken salad is like in some change, and with taxes and the tea, it was like, I think it's like $10.19 or $10.12 or something like that. It's always that, because I always get the same thing unless I get a cookie. Like sometimes I get a Chick-fil-A cookie, and I get to the window, and when I get to the window, the person in front of me had paid for my meal. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" And she was like, the girl was like, because I was shocked. She was like, "No." I was like, "Oh man, that is so nice." She was like, "Yeah." She's like, "She paid for it, so you good." I said, "You know what? I'm gonna pay for the person behind me." So the girl said, "Are you sure? Because they got a lot more with you." And I don't even, to this day, I don't even know how much the bill was. I didn't even look at it. I just paid. Because here's the thing: someone paid for me, right? I don't think they said how much is the bill for them behind me. They just paid, and I did the same. I honestly have no idea to this very day how much that bill was behind me. She just said to me, "Are you sure? Because it's more than your bill." And I was like, "Yeah." Don't even have a clue to this day. Now that I think about it, I never looked at the receipt and asked how much it was. I just paid. And it felt amazing. I'm telling you, when you do good things for people, you feel good. When you're feeling bad, I challenge you to go do something nice to somebody from the heart. You will feel so much better. So much better. I'm telling you. It's just one of the things, you can't help it. All right, so listen. So Lawrenceville City Council recently voted to approve a shared leave policy that will give employees the opportunity to donate earned sick and or paid time to employees that have used all their available leave. That's a good thing. My mother used to work at when we were in Jersey. She worked at the Youth Pension Center in Newark, and there was someone had got really sick, and they ran out of sick time. And my mother is one of those people who hardly ever, my same way. My brother had so much sick time. He probably got about 300 days. I'm not like that because I'm the free spirit in the family. Yeah, I'm not like that. Anyway, my mother had like all this sick time, and her and a bunch of other people who were just dedicated to their job. And the person sick and ran out of sick time. When you run out of sick time, disability kicks in, but it takes a while to kick in. And they would donate sick days to this person so they can continuously have a paycheck every week until their disability kicked in. So I think that's a great thing. So the shared leave policy follows Family Leave Act guidelines and creates a leave bank from donations of leave. Since the leave has already been earned by the donated employee, it's not creating additional leave or cost to the city. Right, that's a good thing. I think that's a really good thing. All full-time employees who have been employed by the city for at least 12 months and worked at least 1,250 hours over the past 12 months are eligible. To be eligible to request leave from the shared leave bank, employees must have contributed at least 4 PTO sick leave hours to the leave bank during the last annual benefits enrollment period. An exception to this requirement may be made until the initial benefits enrollment period is complete. That's so nice. That is really nice. I think that's a good. I think that's a good thing. So kudos to Lawrenceville for doing that, because there are some people. Sometimes you get sick and you just run out of time. So I think that's a good thing. My mom and them used to do it all the time. My mother had a lot of sick time, so she didn't mind donating. All right, listen, I'm going to a song. I'll be back after this song to give you more of what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. Stay tuned.
You lying by my side, I can't sleep, already tried, but still I dream away, thinking about the way it was, or maybe just the two of us. We had it all, but we got lost with nothing left to say. Days turned into months, you're still the one I want, but I carry on, yeah, but all the memories live inside of me, even when you're gone. How I miss the sun, missing all the fun. Do you think about me now and then? How I miss the sun, looking into those eyes, wishing that somehow we could go back again. One more time, one more time, baby, yeah. Oh, sunshine. Always used to hold my hand, painted our hearts in the sand, kissing while we made new plans, but still I dream away, thinking about the way it was, maybe just the two of us. We had it all, but we got lost with nothing left to say, yeah. Days turned into months, still the one I want, but I carry on, yeah. All the memories live inside of me, even when you're gone. How I miss the sun, missing all the fun. Do you think about me now and then? How I miss the sun, looking into those eyes, wishing that somehow sun. Be missing all the sun. Do you think about me now and then? I miss the sun. Be looking into those eyes, wishing that somehow we could go back again. One more time. One more time, baby. Baby, yeah. I'm missing my sunshine. 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 I'm missing the sunshine.
I'm missing the sunshine right now because it's raining, but it's going to clear up and the sunshine will be back today. Yes, it'll be back. Right now it's 65. The temperature is rising. It's going up to 72. Yep. So listen, thieves are out right now. They are everywhere. They're out. They're waiting for you. They sitting there watching the Amazon truck come by. It's so crazy. We hear stuff outside the door like, okay, every time they drop a box. But anyway, if you're traveling for the holidays, the Duluth Police Department offers free vacation or holiday house checks for all residents. Isn't that nice? That's why I love County. By filling out a vacation house check request form, Duluth Police will offer police officers will check the perimeter of your home twice a day for any sign of a break and contact you in the event of a problem. The free service. Now, tell me that's not great. Tell me it's not great service. Do you hear me? That's why we love Gwinnett County, baby. The police is going to check your house for free while you go on vacation. Yep. To participate and complete the form, go to tinyurl.com/Duluth House Check. Go to tinyurl.com/Duluth House Check. Duluth House Check. Right? Or you can just stop by the Duluth Public Safety Center at 3276 Buford Highway. Isn't that nice? Yeah. Yep. Other Gwinnett cities are doing the same thing. My city is doing it. Lawrenceville, Lilburn, Loganville, and Swanee. So Duluth, Lawrenceville, Loganville, and Swanee are doing house checks. So if you're going on vacation and you want to make sure everything is safe and your house is safe and the police officers are gonna, I call them cops. I'm from Jersey, that's why we say cops, right? So the cops are gonna stop by twice a day to the house. Isn't that nice? That is so nice. I'm serious. That is really nice. So check your local police department. That's Duluth Police Public Safety Center. You got Lawrenceville, Lilburn, Swanee, Loganville. Yep. Yes. Keeping us safe, baby. And they're going to be bringing on more of these guys and girls to keep us safe. I'm telling you, it's a great thing. All right, so Auburn is planning a new town center, town homes, and okay, Auburn. I was over in Auburn yesterday. Okay, because Auburn is it's a cute little, I'm talking about tiny, quaint little downtown. I like it. It's so cute. But obviously they about to do like Lawrenceville has done and put this town center down. Ours is called the South Lawn. Currently in the planning phase, Auburn Center development will include a new city hall anchored mixed-use development designed to attract new homes, a town green, and commercial businesses. The city's vision is to create a walkable environment that will connect to historic downtown. Other upcoming projects include the towns of Auburn, a gated townhome community with 398 units. Yep. The project developed by Rockland Homes will also include 3 commercial outparcels fronting Atlanta Highway. The residential community portion of the feature a clubhouse, a swimming pool, and recreation facilities. All right. You want to come in Auburn development projects? Go to cityofauburn.ga.org, cityofauburn-ga.org. So Auburn said, listen, we got to step up our game. We want to bring in more revenues. We got to do some things. So that's what they're doing. You got to keep it going. Listen, everybody's making moves. Peachtree Corners is what we're considering zoning all to allow mobile restaurants. Okay, so what does that mean? Sounds like they're about to have a space for you to set up your food truck every day. Isn't that nice? So Peachtree Corners City Council is considering an amendment to zoning zoning to add food trucks and mobile restaurants as a permitted use within Technology Park in the Central Business District. A second read and public hearing will be held during the next City Council meeting at 7 p.m., which is going to be held on December 17th at the City Hall located at 310 Technology Parkway. Now, it said, what is a mobile restaurant? So a mobile restaurant is defined as a commercial kitchen within an operable commercial motor vehicle whose method of operation is temporary and transient and involves preparation and the sale of food and beverages in a ready to consume of consumption either on or off the premises, but not within the vehicle. Right. So that's mobile. So that means a food truck. Right. So if you got a food truck or some kind of mobile vehicle, now they're pushing to prove that you be able to park more than just one day. That's a good. I tell you, back in the day in Jersey, that was a big thing. Food trucks. I remember going down to City Hall and we're talking to the guy who rented our truck. It was this. He was the only truck in front of City Hall. That man said to me, "I paid through college through this truck." A lot of foot traffic. It was City Hall. That's where you had to go pay your tickets, all that kind of stuff. And he said he put his kids to college with his truck. And he stayed there for years, and then he finally retired. And there was another guy over in Park Avenue. My husband and I used to drive from West Maplewood, where we lived at the time, to Newark to buy hot dogs off that truck. And my husband make these really good onions just like that. Matter of fact, he's going to be at Small Business Saturday with those onions. So come by and pick up a jar of Frank's Famous onions. Yes, they're good. People love them onions. We eat them on hot dogs. One guy said to him, "Man, he's so good, I could put him on a steak." So yeah, stop by Saturday and pick up a jar of onions. I think he's gonna have about probably 40 jars of onions. But they're his onions that he makes, and we love them. Like we eat them on. I eat them on. Like I won't eat the hot dog. I take the chili, put the onions on the chili, put them on a hot dog roll, and eat just the onion and the chili. And people eat it on a lot of stuff. They're delicious. I'm not saying that just because he's my husband. I'm saying it because they're good. Anyway. If the city will allow mobile restaurants in areas zoned for light use within Technology Park, a lot of stuff is happening in Technology Park, so that makes sense. There's a lot of innovation going over in that area, with Curiosity Labs and all the co-working spaces that are there and things that are popping up in that area. That makes sense because innovation is happening over there. So if you are fortunate enough to be able to go over there and park your truck over there, you're probably gonna make a lot of money. No property will be allowed to have more than 3 mobile restaurants at any one time. And the mobile restaurants will be readily movable and not affixed to the ground. So I think that's gonna be good for the people there. They want some variety, and that's gonna be good to the entrepreneur who owns the mobile vehicle. We have a hot dog cart, a big one. Like we have a big hot dog. The problem is nobody has time to run the hot dog. Anybody want to rent it? Stop by on Saturday. Stop by on Saturday and say, "Hey, I want to rent your hot dog cart," because we got it. It's just sitting in the garage taking up space. It's about big as a car, right? But we don't have time to do anything with it because my husband works pharmaceutical. He works a lot, and so there's rarely enough time anything with the hot dog. We just don't have time. We got a mobile unit, but we don't have time. All right, I'm going to the song after this next song to give you more of the rundown of going on in and around Gwinnett County. Stay tuned.
I know I messed it up, but in my soul, I feel a love for you that's out of control. Sometimes I feel like I can make you whole. I just can't change my emotions. There isn't anything I wouldn't do to prove that everything I say is true. And if you let me, I keep loving you. I just can't change my emotions. Come on, love me again.
Welcome back to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. Just can't change my emotions. I'm not trying. Not today. I'm pretty cool. All right, so the Lawrenceville City Council voted recently to approve revisions to the Solid Waste Management and Collection Service Ordinance. The changes will standardize residential carts. No permits will be issued to private companies to collect residential garbage, residential recycling, and yard waste unless the city is unable to furnish the service. What? Okay. So the city will provide one large 95-gallon container on wheels at no charge to all residential customers. The monthly charge will be billed at $0 per month. For single-family properties occupied by the owner, rent properties will be charged $20 a month for the service. For residents need more than one cart. For weekly pickup, the city will offer a premium service fee with one-time charge for the cart and a monthly charge of $20 per month for additional carts. Okay, so the city is stepping in to say, you know what, we're gonna change some things around. So just be prepared for that. That's what the city council voted on. Solid Waste Management and Collection Services Ordinance. Some people are gonna be happy, some not gonna be happy. I can just imagine. Hey, what do I know? Keep it moving. All right, so listen, you want to play some bingo tonight? Yeah, it's bingo night. American Legion Post 233 is having bingo tonight. Doors open at 5 p.m. Game starts at 7:30, runs to 9:30 p.m. That's going to be located at 4635 U.S. Highway 78 in Loganville. If you got questions about that, you can call 770-466-4728. Again, that number is 770-466-4728. Or you can go to the website, gapost233.com, gapost233.com. 7:30 to 9:30. Doors open at 5 o'clock. You want to play some bingo. If you're not preparing dinner tonight and you just want to get out of the house, go play some bingo. Have a good time. But if you want to do something different, Thanksgiving Eve communion service and community potluck dinner, that's tonight as well, 7 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. And that's going to be at Beloved Community as well. I mean, what am I talking about? Beloved Community. Yeah, that's what it's called, right? Unity Church of Atlanta at Beloved Community. I went there a couple of times. It was pretty cool, pretty laid back. Anyway, you can bring your favorite side dish and dessert to share. Childcare will be provided during the service. So there's a services even from 7 to 9:30. It's a potluck dinner. It's a pre-Thanksgiving potluck dinner. So if you wanted to attend that, it's 7 to 9:30, located at 3597 Parkway Lane in Norcross. If you got questions about that, just go to the website, unityatl.org, unityatl.org, or give them a call at 770-441-0585, 770-441-0585. That starts at 7 p.m. So they're going to have a service, and then they're going to have a potluck dinner. You can bring a dish that you like to share, or dessert, dinner, or whatever you want to share. Yep, community potluck dinner tonight. Again, that's 3597 Parkway Lane in Norcross from 7 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. So if you're not cooking, but you still want to get out and give some praise and thanks for the day, check it out. Now, if you like sports, you want to do something different, you want to go out tonight, the Atlanta Gladiators versus the Greenville Swamp Rabbits. That's tonight. What did they get? No, that's Friday night. So you're going to be tired of turkey. You want to get out Friday night, do something different. Go watch the Gladiators versus the Swamp Rabbits in Duluth. That's Friday night, 7:30 at the Infinite Energy Center. And that's located at 6400 Sugarloaf Parkway in Duluth. I need to go to one of them games. Like, I've never gone to a hockey game before. I can just imagine. It's pretty rough. Like football, basketball. Yeah. Let me tell you what my dream is. I'm putting this out to the universe because the universe answers questions. My dream is to have a skybox at the Falcons, at the stadium, at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. So I can get my friends together and we could go and watch the Falcons in the skybox. That's what I want. That's a dream. Because I like stuff like that. I want season tickets to the Hawks. These are my dreams. I want season tickets. I'm going to have season tickets to the Hawks, and I'm going to have a skybox at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium so my friends can all gather with me and we can watch the Falcons play. That's what I'm going to have. So I'm declaring and declaring that right now that I have a skybox at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium so I can watch the Falcons with my friends. We get together, we eat some good food. They drink beer. I drink a little cup of glass of Moscato. We are chilling now, having a good time at the Mercedes-Benz and my skybox. Yes, I'm claiming it, all right? And I have season tickets to the Hawks. So I'm down on the floor, good seats, not too close, because, the ball may hit me. So I don't want to be too close, but I want some good season tickets. Like, I'm going to have good season tickets. I'm throwing it out to the universe. I'm decreeing, declaring. I might win. I like stuff like that. Like, to me, like people said, I was in a meeting last month. It was a meeting, we were talking, and I was like, yeah, I'm not big on traveling like that much. Like, I'll travel, but to just be going all the time, not me. It's not my thing, right? And the lady's like, you don't like to travel? I was like, not a lot. Like, I like being home with my family. I like being, I like to hang out with my friends. Like, when I do travel, I love beautiful restaurants. I do. I love beautiful hotels. Like, the Marriott is my favorite hotel. I stayed at other places, but I just happen to love the Marriott. But like things like sports, like I will go to a football game in person. Now I've gone to some baseball games, but it's so hot. So when I did go, I was in the Hank Aaron club, the 755 club, when they was over at the other place. And I've gone there and I loved it. I was like, see, now I can go to the baseball game like this, where I ain't got to go outside in that heat. It was nice. I had a great time up in the 755 club. I love it. Sound kind of bougie, right? I'm not bougie, but I don't like the heat like that. Like, it was hot. I told my husband, I'm not going out there. It is hot out there. Like, I can't stand all that heat. So that's what I'm decreeing and declaring, that I will have a booth up at the skybox up at the Mercedes-Benz stadiums with all my friends, so we can gather and drink wine and beer and watch the game. And for the Falcons, for the Hawks, I'm going to have amazing season seats, right? At the Hawks game. I'm decreeing and declaring it, and the universe is going to answer. All right, listen, I'm going to my last song, and I'll be back to give you my inspiration of the day, so stay tuned.
Last night we had something. Tonight I'll be guessing. But I don't really have a case. You don't have to mention, you just like their attention. It's written all over your face. I don't wanna play the quiet type when I'm near you. Reading old messages on my phone every time I see you.
Welcome back. So listen, guys, that's all I got for today. But before I go, I want to give you my word of inspiration to help you get through the day. Something to think about. Think about this for a second. So here goes. There are two ways of exerting one's strength. One is pushing down. The other one is pulling up. Ooh, let me say that again. There are two ways of exerting one's strength. One is pushing down and the other is pulling up. Booker T. Washington said that and he was right. So which way are you exerting your strength today? Are you pushing somebody down or are you pulling somebody up? That's something to think about, right? Because you could be pushing people down or you can be pulling them up. Or you could be pushing down the negativity and pulling up the positivity. How you exerting your strength today? I feel like I want to preach right now and I'm not a preacher. I'm just saying. Listen, that's all I got for you today. Thank you so much for being here with me. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you spent the last 55 minutes with me, and I appreciate you so much. Don't forget, save the date on your calendar this Saturday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Support our small business for Small Business Saturday for our pop-up. It's going to be held at the Cornerstone located at 279 West Curvin Street in Lawrenceville, Georgia, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Also, we're going to be doing some headshots there. So Lily Tiger is going to be there shooting photographs, $20 headshots. So if you know you need a headshot, come on out and get you one done for $20, right? You can't beat that all day long with a bat. If you missed any episode of the show, please go to goodmorninggwinnett.com to listen to past episodes and be sure to share the show with your friends. I appreciate you so much. I'll be back again tomorrow. I know you guys got to get started cooking because I'm on my way to the store. I'm not cooking, but I got to make my macaroni and cheese. I am cooking that. But I'll be back again tomorrow anyway, 11 o'clock to talk to you about what's happening on Thanksgiving Day. Listen, thanks again for listening. I'll be back until next time. Make it a great day. Bye, y'all.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in daily at 9 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you miss an episode, go to www.goodmorninggwinnett.com to catch up. If you like this episode, go ahead and subscribe to the show now and share it with your friends.